Hi friends, Jason Decanio here. You know, I gotta hand it to Fitch. He really knows how to make a lot of stupid videos depicting incidents that he himself has done. And he really has not much credibility when it comes to all this. Look at all this stuff in the last 3 hours, 11 hours, 21 hours, 45 minutes ago. That means, Fitch, you don't get any sleep during the night. You don't sleep like a normal person. See, normal people go to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. You're not normal. There is no normalcy in your brain at all. And I don't know where you're going with all these videos. Just to, if you're trying to be an asshole, yeah, you got my vote for asshole of the year. But I really can't understand how you think these videos, the very same ones that we make against you, are going to hold any water. I really think they're going to be overflowed with the most eyebrows raised in the courtroom. Because basically what you do, Charles, is you stalk us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You stalk eBay, you stalk Joe's account. Whatever happened over 2 years ago is still circumstantial evidence to get you thrown in jail. But that's on the eBay and PayPal side. Now if you take the stalking, the defamation of character, the harassment, you take this channel, this website, coupled with all the other ones, and I could show you a couple of more here we can go through, and I'll just, we'll just look at one right now. Here's another one called eBay Stealth Guide for the PayPal Toilet, or the ePay Toilet. But if you look at Shields and Socks Puppets Exposed, these are all the stuff that he's basically copied in the last, 2 to 4 days. Not even, because today is the 24th of June. So these are 4 days old, mind you. And we've gone through these. I could show you that, and I could show you another one too. And this takes us to Doc's new site called Team eBay Smear Campaign. This is just disgraceful in its own right here, from this disgusting old man who basically cites with a masked 450-pound loser. These two are just running amok on YouTube, their websites, eBay, PayPal, and nobody's really doing anything to stop these guys. So you know what? Until the handcuffs go on the proper people, which is namely you, Mr. Fitch, and you, Mr. Coon, you guys are going to be pretty much. We can slander you all over the place. There's nothing against the law that says we cannot, in our defense, defend ourselves. We can do the same things back to you, but we're going to do this credibly. We're going to do this to the honest truth, and we're just going to tell the world that you guys have no life when it comes to stalking us. You are 100% obsessed with us, 100% stalking us, everything by the book, illegally, okay, harassment, defamation, you name it. That will hold up more than the eBay PayPal situation. Because once Joe is done with the both of you, then me and the rest of the guys come in and we state our case. We state our case that you have been harassing us since 2012, okay, namely myself. You've been harassing Pete for longer than that. You've been harassing Matt Zolo for even longer than that. And Brian and whoever else, Calvin21, okay? We're also going to get you for the fake channels that you and Doc basically have made in your time, okay? Doc may have had some fake channels out there, but Fitch, when it comes to fake channels, you really take the cake, my friend, and it's ever growing. It's ever growing. I can tell you right now, I could show you, but I wouldn't show it to you now. That would be for another video at another time. But you just love to copy all of the videos basically off of Fitch's site there, Doc, and then do the same thing. So it just goes to show me that that you guys have, no life. You sit there and you you basically just do what the heck you want to do. Is that you're some 450-pound loser who was exposed by Rob Walchek, not once but twice, okay? Why would we want to send you emails? Why would we want to call you? Why would we want to do anything to make us look like the stalkers out there? Okay, these videos that I'm putting out here are just namely exposing you for what you do, okay? And there's nothing illegal about that. There's nothing in the book that says an individual, freedom of the speech, like you said it, can do anything to defend himself, okay? I'm not breaking the law, but you, sir, broke the law. And if you want to still continue to think you haven't, I think when you get to San Quentin, or wherever you're going, Alcatraz, who the fuck knows at this point, wherever they send you, Fitch, get yourself some psychiatrical help, psychological help, mental stability help, because you're going to need it, okay? And I hope that they throw you in there and swallow the key, okay? Because you do not belong in society anymore, Mr. Fitch. You are a menace to society. You are a threat to everybody in your community of Canton, Michigan. And again, this goes out to all the Cantonites out there in Michigan. You are basically living amongst a guy who sits in that one-bedroom apartment of his, and you realize you've seen him on TV. And the point is that Charles W. Fitch is the biggest internet stalker on the planet that I have ever met in my 36 years of life. Never have I seen a guy do something for as long as you have, Charles. It goes back 10 years, before we even started fighting here. Because you've only started fighting with me since 2013. A year and a half, okay? And Joe's only been fighting you for 2 years solid. So, draw your own conclusions, my friend. You got your version, we got the truth. So, I'm just amazed that Charles just, go get some sleep, man. I'm on my days off, man. I'm enjoying my time on my days off. But when I go back to work, and yes, sir, I do have a job, and was able to get a job within 2 weeks of my leaving Walgreens, because you still think I got fired from Walgreens. Again, another one of your accusations that you sent the DVD in there. Maybe you did. Maybe we'll tell the judge that you did that. Again, another tactic of stalking. Another tactic of harassment, Mr. Fitch, that you could tack on to your list of other accusations and allegations that you throw on me. Okay? You got a list as long as I do that you accuse me of. Okay? So, the problem is, and there's a huge problem here, folks. The problem is that Charles Fitch is so convinced, his confidence level is so high, because he's got nothing else to stand on, credible-wise, alright? And here we are. I'm supporting a guy who's trying to make an honest living out there by selling hubcaps, friends. That's how I got into this. Okay? I took Joe's story. I believed him. I trust him. He's a great guy. And you know what? Sometimes even I've had to disagree with him on things. But I never stalked this guy like so-called Charles Fitch has accused me of doing. Okay? So, again, another testimony. My testimony, again, to all this, my story goes back to April 24, 2013, friends. Okay? When my Ustream channel got shut down on account of the fat boy, because he wasn't so concerned about, well, I don't care what you guys say about me. Well, Charles, you did care, because 2 hours after that show went off the air, you filed a complaint with Ustream, got me kicked off, but I came right back. And then you stalked me again, and I came right back. And you stalked me again, and I came right back. And you stalked me again, and I came right back. And you stalked me again, and I came right back. So, what is that saying, Charlie boy, Charlie Brownie? It's saying that you can't get rid of me. Well, I can't go for that. No, can do. That's right, friend. So, you continue to do all this shit, Charles. The Oakland County Sheriff's Department's going to be knocking on that door for a second time. And if you got balls to film your own arrest, your own conviction, then it's going to be the greatest story that you have ever produced, because it'll actually show you getting handcuffs slapped on your fat hands for the first time, and where justice will be served right into the Canton Police Department. And then you're going to have to beg for your mercy, beg for your forgiveness, and apologize to everyone. Well, you know what? As much as you want to apologize to me, Mr. Fitch, and you should apologize to me, you should apologize to Joe, I am not going to forgive you. Okay? Yeah, it's supposed to be the Christian thing to do, but you know what? In this case, I want to see your ass behind the bars. And you continue to stalk that young kid's father in Florida, we might just hire him. And if we hire him, and he wants to take our case, we got representation that's going to send us to trial quicker. And you're going to have to be down here with your lawyers, buddy. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it, motherfucker. Bye.